Hey, happy Friday. I have had this crap for a week now. I have to get rid of it because Monday I watch Baby and I can't be sick. They need me to watch them on Monday. I haven't seen the kids for a few days and man, I tell you, I miss that vitamin S. S for Spencer and S for Sebastian. I cough and hack and sometimes stuff's there. Really nasty. And I'm sweating. I want a couple more days. I'm going to try to sweat as much as I can. And then change the bedding and do the laundry and all that so everything's fresh. I've already opened the windows and I've aired out the place and sprayed Lysol all over the place like a maniac. I have to wipe things down and vacuum before I do that. I have discovered I can cut that shed outside, the pieces that are laying around. I can cut it with the saw. It'll take a little while, but I can do that, and it can go out every week. Little bits can go out. Brian said, well, we are scheduling a dump run, but it doesn't have to if that's what he's doing it for. I can get rid of most of it. Yeah, the swing set, there's a board that's cracked. I looked at it. I put three, what do you call those ties? The zip ties on there just to keep it from falling over or something. I don't know. I think he was looking at getting a new swing set, but no matter what happens, I'm prepared to take that on, either try to repair it or saw it. I must be feeling better if I've got... Oh, come on. Camera, please don't do that. I must be feeling better if I actually feel like doing something. I bought some flowers for Ashley for Valentine's Day last Friday. I bought myself some lilies, and they usually smell really good. I haven't been able to smell them till last night. It was the first time I could smell them, and usually they really do a good job of smelling up the place. Like if you have lilies at Easter or something, it really smells good. I can actually smell them a little bit. I did a COVID test. I do not have COVID, according to the test. Just really, really bad cold. I don't think it's the flu. I think you can still run a fever with a cold, but I'm not sure. You know the old adage, starve a cold, feed a fever. No, feed a cold, start a fever. Anyway, I don't know which one's which, so I eat anyway. Ha ha ha. Yeah, ha ha. So I go to bed, all Vicks vapoed up. I've got the humidifier going and the air purifier going. And I will have myself medicated up. And what else? Vicks cough drop in my mouth. No wonder I don't choke on it. But yeah, this is stupid. This is like the second time I've had this in this winter season. And yeah, it probably stems from Spencer's school. We went to see that play last Wednesday, Stone Soup. And there were a lot of people hacking and coughing in there, grown-ups and kids. That's got to be where it came from. It has to be. Because usually all of us are very careful. We wash our hands, we wash things, and it's got to be where it came from. I've been wearing my mask a mask at the store and stuff. People look at you funny, but there are other old people that wear a mask. I went to Walmart the other day early in the morning. That's when the old people are there, and a lot of them are wearing masks because their health is compromised, so. I didn't see anybody I wanted to make friends with, but maybe I'll go again early in the morning. Yeah. I did a lot of crying this morning. Crying for our country. Crying for me, which is stupid. Crying for the situation I'm in, my living situation. Could be a lot better. Could be worse. I cry for the country. I cry for... I know that when we've been under... Now, I don't want to sound partyist, But when we were under, let's see, when Bush started that thing in 2003, people hated this country. I was overseas then. I was in Abu Dhabi, actually. And people that you'd ride up to your floor in the apartment with on the elevator, you may have nodded to each other a hello or something. You maybe didn't talk to each other, but you certainly didn't want to close them in the door and make them crushed. But after Bush started that, people wanted to crush you in the elevator door. And when you're going someplace, they give you dirty looks, and like, they know you're American, they hate you. How come it's always with these Republican guys that this country gets the shittiest rap? We gotta straighten that out. Be proud of your past and your future and everything. I mean, I have immigrant ancestors. They came over. My grandparents came over. And my great-grandparents certainly came over. So it's only a couple of, 2-3 generations back for me. But be proud of your heritage and what you contribute to the world. Be proud of your country and how you can contribute your knowledge of what you have to the whole. To the W whole, not whole. Yeah, I must have a fever. I've had some panic attacks where you feel the room closing on me. I hate it. And I started stuttering again. I don't stutter, and I have not ever stuttered really, except recently when I've not been feeling well. Weird. I've actually taken up writing. I'm taking up writing a couple letters to people in the know, in the go. Used to, did. A couple presidents we had. Maybe the mayor, the governor, whomever I can write to tell them how I feel about what's going on. To ask them what I should do. To ask them how I can help. When I was a kid, I often wondered how in the hell did some little guy with a mustache get everybody to march around and kill people. I'm talking about Hitler. Now I kind of know. They make you feel like you've got nothing. Like you got nothing going for you. And that they are the answer. Now cults do that too. You say you're not loved at home? We'll love you. Come to our home. We all love you. We'll all hug you and love you every day. That's how a cult is. You are accepted here. Yes, sir. And once you're accepted, you're expected to kind of follow along with them to stay accepted. There's a direct religion that's headquartered not far from here that is like that. And I don't know. It boggles my mind. I think people have to have a certain amount of greed or want for money or something to be able to fall into some of those traps. I go by the adage, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Yeah. And no, I have not tried out the translating headphones yet, Deb. I still haven't. Nor the Furby that Brian got me. I've become very sick in that time, and I didn't want to get frustrated trying these things out. I cleaned the air cleaner for the room tonight, so I should be able to sleep okay. And I have a few things I absolutely have to do tomorrow before I take a nice hot shower and get into some clean sheets. I think that'll make me feel better. But I just feel hopeless. I've been feeling very hopeless. Decided to write to one of our presidents who stood on a background of hope. And the people that are in the know which president I'm talking about. I'm very worried. A lot of stupid people will do a lot of stupid things to achieve their little goal in whatever their stupidity, whatever their little thing is. They get to the next level so they can show off their next level. They do dumb things. Mob mentality. Trump says, well, he doesn't really want to be king. He wants to be a mob boss. Well, he kind of is, in a way. Mob mentality is that sometimes you get mad at something and we'd like to do something or show them a lesson, but you don't because it's just you. But you get a whole bunch of people like that and you feel empowered. You feel empowered to do something horrible because you all feel that way and you feel that way strongly, so you can hide behind each other. And that's why people are nasty on the computer and say nasty things about people and each other and comment nastily and all that stuff, because they're hiding behind a computer. No one can see them directly. I've had nasty comments before, and I've had people stand up for me before. I was very close to suicide once, and I had some people, the main instigator, thank you, Al, from Canada. I love Canada. I say most of the people in this country would love Canada if they got to go there. I've got to go there. My one son lives there. I love Canada. Canada, his town that he lives in is like the town I grew up in back in the 60s. His town is in that same phase of expansion as mine was back when I was young. It's great. You've got a middle class. You have people doing for each other because you have to. The weather up there gets so bad. You have to look out after each other. You have to be kind. I grew up in the Midwest. We have Midwest niceness. Like, who was that running for vice president? Waltz? Yeah, the Midwest dad. That's how most people in the Midwest are. So I think you probably missed out. People that voted for Trump weren't sure but voted for Trump anyway. I think you would have liked the common sense being president and vice president. Like I've said before in vlogs past, if you don't like what you see, you'll have a chance, hopefully, to vote on it. Get someone that you want there and show them what you need and show them what you want and have them learn the ways so that you have someone that you want in the office. Not just between two names or, oh, I guess I have to, or my party says I have to, or my husband told me to. No. You're a human being. You have a brain. We may not use 100% of our brain, but we use enough of it to be able to survive. It's very hard to survive against mob mentality. I was bullied as a kid. I was the tallest kid in grade school and the skinniest kid in grade school. I was like 80 pounds and about 5'8". That's pretty tall and skinny. And then by the time I was in 7th grade, I was 6 foot tall and about 110 pounds. And then I was 120 pounds through high school with a 25-inch waist. It wasn't until junior college where I could actually forget all those bullies and popular people and actually do stuff. Now I'm a grown-up. I'm old. I'm grown-up. I should be able to live a life that's moderate and pleasing and, be able to budget for myself and everything. But these things come in from behind you. Like a big wave on the ocean that comes up behind you and knocks you over that you're not ready for. I miss my kitty today. He was not on my lap this morning. He goes, let me out of here. Sometimes he sits on my lap and then I have to get up to go to the bathroom or something, but just for him being here makes a big difference. I know the kids are on the other side of the door. They live over there and I live over here. And since I've been sick, I actually go outside and kind of stand on the patio when it gets dark and watch them. I watch Spencer eat supper and watch Bluey on the TV. Because I miss him. I don't want them to get sick or perpetuate this sickness. And the other day he said, Grandma, I don't want you to die. And that made me tear up inside. It happens to all of us. And generally, the older people go first. Not necessarily. Something can take you at any time. Plane falling out of the sky. Something bad you ate. Coughing on phlegm. Coughing on a pretzel. Earthquake. Tornado. Flood. Aliens. I've really gone off the mark on this vlog. That's where I've been. I haven't felt like doing anything at all. Not even the normal stuff. I did the dishes tonight, and they're sitting in the thing over there. But for several days, I have not done anything. Not a thing. I did put up the little shelf in the bathroom. You'll see the before. And the after. And the after. Kind of weird. The bathroom's not big enough for all that display, but so be it. Who knows what will happen in the future. I hope everyone out there is staying well, mentally as well as physically. My mental health is really suffering right now. And I have been away from the TV for 2 or 3 days, which has helped a lot. Not hearing about Trump every single day and all the things that are happening and the thousands and thousands of things he's signing into law and all that crap. People, just don't let it happen to you. We don't need another world war. I'd say 99.3% of us all will die over the whole world if there's another world war. Then the remaining people are just going to start all over again. Maybe. I watched some guy calling Elon Musk Leon Musk, which made me kind of laugh inside. It's funny to me. Leon Musk. Oh, please help us. If there's a God in heaven, all his ancestors in the sky, Dad, please help me. Give me some hope. Give me some wisdom. I do ask for wisdom from my dad and others in the outer sphere. I ask for help. I need help to go upward and onward.